What's up, everybody? Preston Bice here with the highly anticipated reverse cut serve. Before we get into anything though, if you are watching this video, and I know there's many of you that have yet to subscribe, please show us some love. We really appreciate it. Click that subscribe button. I'll give you a quick second. Meanwhile, take a peek at beautiful Utah. Okay, we're back. Second thing, these shirts, HTR Yo shirts. Okay, front and back, looking pretty nice. Also, they come in tank tops. Better, great, love them. Go order them at cathedralbrand.com. HTR Love 20 is a 20% off discount code. All right, now that I'm comfy and we're feeling good, let's get into the reverse cut. So as always, we build from the ground up. I'm gonna be using the bad stance to model this serve. If you don't know what the bad stance is, B-H-A-D, both hands are deadly. There's a video within our channel. Go check it out, watch it, come back here. You'll have all the foundations you need to hit the reverse cut. So getting into it, much like the bad stance, we're moving, we're grooving. Elbow is high, okay? I talk about this a lot. A lot of people, they have service difficulty and they're like, why am I missing? Why am I not getting the proper spin? All that stuff. Usually it's because your elbow is not high early. So we step, elbow is high early. This is major important because we're coming down onto the ball, behind the ball. If this is the ball, we're coming below it. So we're creating backspin naturally versus most service topspin. This is gonna be backspin for the reverse cut. Talking about the hand now. In between the ring and middle finger, right here in these pads is where you want the ball to contact initially. And I say initially because it's going to leave your hand somewhere in between your thumb and your index finger, right around here. And then it's called a reverse cut, right? So fingers wise now, it's not these three fingers, it's actually gonna be these three fingers. This thumb is your guide thumb. It's more or less gonna trap that ball within these three fingers. It may leave the thumb, but usually I find that my best reverse cut serves and rider as well come more or less off the index finger. So this is your trapper, these are your grippers, and then in terms of what your wrist is doing during your serve, the best way we've thought of doing it is if you're grabbing a doorknob, we're talking a big doorknob, like a spike ball sized doorknob, you are going to turn it to the right. If you're lefty, obviously to the left. But in this case, to the right, and then as you're finishing your swing, so we have doorknob, as you're finishing your swing to really, get that proper side spin on it, what you want to do is these two fingers, try and bring them down across towards your palm. It should force all your fingers to close out. If not, that's just something we think about that may help you. So doorknob, fingers down towards palm, and you're pushing out. Pushing out, that's the next key. Follow through, that's probably one of the most underrated / important parts of the serve. A lot of people, when I see them hit reverse cuts, they're doing the same motion as a cut serve, coming across their chest very high. But with the reverse cut, you really want to push through that ball and elongate that contact on your hand so then you can apply that side spin. So I'm pushing contact, pushing all the way through that ball, finishing my action, and then I find my follow through after going to the net, high to low to the net. I kind of come here towards my side. A lot of people with cut serves, they come really high because it's a high serve. I see some people hitting reverse cuts where they come all the way low towards their hip. I find something, pushing all the way low and then retracting back to mid-abdomen area. Now, how do we practice this? Much like a cut serve, if you've seen that video, if you've heard me talk about cut serves, it's all about taking the baby steps, nice and slow. Everyone wants to just be like, I can hit a reverse cut serve 100%. That's not the case. And if you can, kudos to you. But how I teach and how I preach it is start slow. Get that toss on. Think about your wrist. Think about creating that back side spin to go to the right. So get that toss first. And then honestly, for me, it took me like 2 weeks just hitting it just with my wrist. So start slow with your wrist, getting the spin. It's all about figuring out hand contact, placement, all that stuff, timing before you go into power. So then once you have that wrist down, nice and easy, getting that spin to go off to the right, then you can start hitting nice soft ones, maybe incorporate a step, maybe incorporate a little more movement, and then obviously graduate your way up all the way to Ryder Riva's reverse cuts where he's hitting it full power and it's looking exactly like his cut serve. And that's what I'll end on. This reverse cut, it shouldn't look physically different to your receiver if you want it to be effective. So to disguise it and make it the most deadly reverse cut possible, make sure that you practice exactly how you hit your cut serve. Maybe your jam, maybe your drop, but they should all look pretty similar. So that's what I got for you today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Like and share with all your friends. We're trying to get the whole world to get reverse cuts. HTR shirts, cathedralbrand.com, discount code below. That's all I got for you today, baby. Pressing out.
One take.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go.